Hey everyone, welcome to Cooking with Ollie and Sapphire. I'm Ollie and I am Sapphire. And before we begin, we'd all like to wish you a happy new year because that is basically coming up. So today we're going to be making fudge brownies. Yeah, so we've already poured our mix into a giant pot and we've gotten 2 eggs. And there's some more stuff we need to use. So I'm going to stand up here and look and see what we all need. So we need some vegetable oil, the mix like Sapphire said, and 2 eggs. Yes, and 2 eggs. And we also need some tablespoons of water, 3 tablespoons of water to be exact. We're going to get that eventually. But your first step is to just pour the brownie mix into a bowl. A big bowl. And you get a giant spoon like this one. Yep. So I don't know, I thought my bottom was getting a little messy, but just in case it is, I'm getting down. Okay, you guys, here's something else you can do. If you don't have like 3 tablespoons, you can use half of 1 cup. You can do that, just in case you don't have 1 like we do, or 3 like we do. All right, then, let's get to it. All right, the real reason why we're using only half a cup is because our old one looks pretty dirty. Yep, so we're just going to use that. All right, so now we're going to crack the eggs and put them inside. Remember, you need 2. All right. And now we're going to get our vegetable oil ready. We're going to pour it inside. Yep. You just put it halfway in if you're using like we are. If you got that, then just use your tablespoons. All right, now you just pour it inside your pan. And now we need 3 tablespoons of water. All right, we've taken our stuff over to the pan. Now we're just going to pour it in. Remember, if you're going to use the sink like we are, remember to use purified drinking water. You don't want to use tap water. So yeah. And now we mix it all together. Yep. Let me give us a top view so you can really see what we're doing. Alright, next step. Stir brownie mix, water, oil, and eggs in the medium bowl until well blended, which we are doing. Alright then, and like pretty much all of you know, we do have to bake this, so this will be a 2-part episode. I don't think this will be a 3-part, but it could end up being one. I think it will more than likely be a 2-part though. So now it's looking really good. It's looking really battery. Alright, so you have to preheat your oven to 350. And then your baking time is 22 to 25 minutes. So now you can see it's starting to look really, really battery like brownie mix should. And that we're getting ready to do our next step. Yeah, you interrupted, but yeah, that's what we were going to say. All right, you guys, that batter looks really good. So your batter should look really, really good like this. Yeah. Okay, you guys, so we're getting ready to follow our next step in. So we've got to place a pan on something. All right, so you place your baking pan on a flat pan. So that's what you have to do. And we're going to grease the pan, the baking pan.
Yeah, you're just putting that on for support.
Yeah.
Okay, just for support.
Like, you just put it on for support. So, like, won't move around and do stuff like that. So, you just put it on support so it won't, like, jiggle around and do the happy dance and stuff like that. So, yeah. So, now you spray it. This reminds me of Subway Surfers. Oh, how does it remind you of Subway Surfers? They're spray painters. Yeah, whatever. There you are.
I've sprayed it.
All right, you guys. So, we've sprayed it with no stick spray. No stick spray, just in case we are not being clear. So now we have to take our batter that we made a few minutes ago and we put it on our baking pan. I kind of forgot what I was about to say, but yes, our baking pan. That's looking good enough to eat. Yes, but one really important step. Do not eat the raw brownie batter. So that is not what we are going to do. We're going to wait for it to finish. Fine. All right, you guys. So just in case your batter comes out in just one little glorp, one big, large puddle, that's okay. You just spread it out with your giant spoon. So yeah, you just spread it out with a giant spoon. All right, you guys, so now we're going to put it in the oven and set it to 22 to 25 minutes. So we're going to do 24 minutes. So hopefully that'll turn out right. And once the brownies are done, we'll see you in part 2 so we can get the rest of them together. So we can get the brownies done. Yep, we'll see you in part